Welcome or welcome back to Tarot and Chill. My name's Nisha, and this is a pick a card reading to find out who has a crush on you. I've got 4 groups for you to choose from today. Group 1 is the man with the roses. 2 is the girl in the kitchen. Group 3 is the girl with the gift. And 4 is the man with the phone. Please pause the video now if you need to take a moment to make your choice. Otherwise, I'll see you in your reading. All the timestamps will be in the description box below. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you enjoy this reading. And leave me a comment to let me know how it resonates for you. And if you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button to join the Tarot and Chill family. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find the information in the description box. And you can also find details of my Patreon where we do exclusive pick-a-card readings, channeled readings, and collective readings. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in your reading. This reading is for you if you chose the man with the roses. Let's see what cards you have. From the Universal Love Healing cards, you have Fear. From the Astrology Reading cards, you have Neptune, your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusion. From the Black Moon Astrology cards, you have Grand Cross, Provoker. From the Urban Tarot, you have the Four of Wands, Completion. And the Ten of Swords, Ruin. And then from the Sun and Moon Tarot, you have the Seven of Pentacles, Failure. And the Eight of Cups, Indolence. I feel like this person is someone who you've kind of had a failed romance with. I'm getting the vibe that you did kind of have I want to say a fantasy at least about being with this person. And this person definitely still has a fantasy about being with you. And they still have a lot of romantic feelings. But I feel like you might have tried with this person maybe 4 times already. Maybe you can't even count how many times you've tried with this person and it's failed. And I do feel like they really annoy you. This person irritates you. Their energy is they come at you with the right energy, I'm feeling, and it's the energy between you is right. It feels like you have a really good bond. I'm hearing that you might have met at school or at college, at university. I'm hearing for some of you it was through a mutual friend. For some of you it was on Facebook or something. But you've met in real life and you've had a real life bond, if that's you. But yeah, for most of you, this is someone you knew at school, or you've known them since school, or some of the guys you're still at school or still at uni. And this is someone who's in your friendship circle, and they've gone through major life accomplishments and major seasons of life with you. So I do feel like you have quite the bond with this person already. You have a connection. This is not a stranger. But with this energy of failure and fear, it's something has gone wrong with this person. And I do feel like it's gone wrong not just once, but time and time again. I almost want to say it's been 4 years for some of you, or 4 months for some of you. So yeah, it's it's been a significant amount of time that you've given it. And I feel like you have tried with this person, and maybe this person keeps trying with you. Because I'm feeling there's some bother with this situation. It's everything appears good, but then when you start to put effort in, it just seems to fall apart. It's the energy of someone's kind of putting in a lot of effort, but someone's maybe afraid and has walked away. I'm hearing fear of commitment. This person has the fear of commitment, and they don't fully acknowledge their own part to play in the failure of the situationship until they've walked away and got space and got headroom, and then they realize they were provoking you. I'm hearing doing something to provoke the situation. And I'm hearing this person's very romantic, and they're very fantastical and dreamy, and they're the kind of person where they have a larger than life energy. And I feel when they fall in love hard. But it's when they get angry, they get really angry, and it's when they walk away, they walk far away. And when they put in a lot of effort, they put in effort for ages and ages. But having said that, it's when they get afraid, they get really afraid. So I feel like when the situation between you guys is done, it's like it's been done and it's like done and dusted and you just like walk away from each other. So yeah, I do feel like there's still a connection with you and this person, but there may be no communication anymore. This person has like very Piscean energy. I'm not sure if they are Pisces or it features heavily in their chart. They could also be Scorpio, I'm hearing. Also, I'm hearing Aries. But they're very like fine person. They have fine energy and they're really sweet. And I do feel like they're hardworking and they're the kind of person where they do well in like a friendship circle. Like they're a very good friend for you, I'm hearing. They're the kind of person where they're very giving and generous, and I do feel like they maybe make you feel like you won the lotto or something, like you won the lottery when you hear from this person or you speak to this person. It's like celebration energy. I'm hearing that they come to you when they're in like their happy energy, but they maybe go through bouts of depression or times when they're just not feeling good about their own situation. I'm hearing like this person has gone through their own personal failures and it made them feel like they were a failure. And then they might have been kind of afraid to kind of like correct things in their own life for fear of like failing again, and just gotten really lazy about things, I'm hearing, and kind of given up. So I do feel like they may not have contacted you and it's like because they feel like a failure and they want to come back when their energy is like celebratory and when they have like money to give you and good things to tell you, to share with you. Like they want to share success stories with you. I don't feel like they want to share their failure stories, and it feels like they have more failure stories than success stories right now. Like the vibe I'm getting is like for you, when you were like having a romantic success story with this person, like when your flirtation was going well, when your friendship was going well, when the bond was kind of developing and you guys were getting comfy with each other's energy, like kind of the talking stage and the developing stage of your situationship or your relationship, I feel like this person was in their best kind of energy. It was like the best time of their life. But since then, I'm hearing a lot has gone wrong and they've like fumbled the bag or like fucked up a lot of situations in their life. And sometimes I'm hearing it is because of laziness sometimes. Like this person they'll sometimes work really hard, but then they'll kind of give up because they don't want to fail. So I feel like with your relationship that might have happened. It's like they put in a lot of effort to maybe pursue you and woo you. But then maybe they got kind of tired of putting in effort a bit too early and didn't stay as long as they needed to. And then walked away kind of too soon because they got angry or because they were fed up. Or they were afraid. Or because something was going on in their own life. But again, going back to this person, I do feel they're very romantic and they're very sweet and they do offer you a lot. Like they're very generous. Like this person would offer to spoil you. They would offer to like buy you fancy gifts. But they might have like failed to follow through. Like I'm hearing this person did like sell you romantic fantasies sometimes and then not like followed through on it. And they also do like annoy you. I'm hearing they say things that are annoying and like not like the smartest things or things that push you, like push your buttons or push you to be irritated with them. Or it's just like their way of communicating with you. I'm hearing also that like maybe keep you hanging on. Like this person's kept you hanging on for ages and they don't just like confirm whether the situation's over or not. Like they'll keep you waiting for them while they've walked off and like thinking, it's like they're walking away and thinking about what they want to do about the situation and not communicated to you. And it's like for you, this reading is who has a crush on you and this person still has a crush on you and they want to like try again. And I'm hearing they have more feelings for you than ever. Like it's funny, I feel like at the beginning this person had romance for you and they kept falling for you and they kept putting in little bits of effort, but then like walking away and like backing down on what they'd already done. It's like they kept, again, like failing. So it's like this situation's been ongoing for a long time and this person has put in a lot of effort, but I feel like they're ready to put in more effort than they've ever put in. It's like however much this person has done to impress you previously, it feels like little scraps here and there and like it has been romantic. Like they have definitely showed that they're interested in you. This shouldn't be a surprise to you, this person coming up. You might be irritated that they're coming up, I'm hearing, because you don't want to hear about them anymore because you might have said goodbye to them and run away from them and got fucking sick of this shit, I'm hearing. But yeah, this person, so you know, this person has like a bigger bundle of love and feelings and romantic intention than they've ever had for you. Because, yeah, I do get the impression that you walked away from them maybe quite a while ago. Like, some of you walked away from this person like 7 months ago or 7 weeks ago. It's like been a while since you've spoken to them and they've been like thinking about their feelings and fantasizing about you. And I'm feeling that they were in a dark place, and it's like they have this fantasy about you and about coming back together with you in the way that you were originally together, and it like gets them out of their dark place. But I feel like there's still a lot of really like difficult conversations for you and this person to have, and they're kind of afraid. Like, they're afraid of your anger, and they're afraid of their own anger, and they're afraid of the ending. Like, the potential for the, like, difficult ending, because this... What I'm hearing is, like, this potential for something romantic to still happen with you is their fantasy, and it is their potential for happiness. And it's like, if that ending is, like, clean and clear and done... Like, if you say goodbye and this person says goodbye and you agree, like, mutually to never speak again... this person will no longer have that beautiful fantasy to go to, and it's like they don't want that to happen, like they're afraid of losing that little window. I hope that makes sense to you. So it's like this person leaves you hanging, and they will like go away to think about things and want to come back without confirming or denying anything. But yeah, I feel like it is because they do have like this Piscean energy, and if you do know Piscean people, they don't really like to share their feelings that much. They have a lot of feelings, but it's like, for them to share it, it's quite rare. To be honest, like they're more like to share it if they're like a poet or a musician than if they're your friend or your partner or your family member. But yeah, do know this person has a whole bundle of feelings for you, and they do remember really good times with you. I'm feeling I need to give you not really like more details about them, because I feel like you do know who this is. But they have like a very full face. I want to say like their face is, it's not like a chubby face, but like their face is kind of wide in areas. Like some people have like slim faces and like skinny features, if you know what I mean. But this person has more of a wide open face that is like almost more youthful, if you know what I mean. Like those people with more wide faces, they generally age slower than those of us with more narrow faces. So yeah, I would say that's one of their features. Another feature is they are kind of like soft in their energy, but also in their body. Like I feel like their body type is slightly soft. Like this person would have a harder time. They would have a harder time gaining muscle than maybe somebody else. And they would genuinely feel like more cuddly than other people, I'm hearing. Like they're very cuddly. They have a tendency to blush around you and go red. I'm also hearing in the sun they go like more red skinned. Like their skin tone when they tan is like slightly redder than their regular skin tone. They might like to wear a lot of navy blue, I'm hearing. And I'm also hearing like their winter skin tone or their untanned skin tone is more of a yellow than a red. So yeah, hopefully you guys will know. They maybe like have, again, like this dark energy, this darkness. Some of you, they have dark hair or dark eyes or dark skin even. And yeah, I feel like they also might wear a lot of black and again, like dark colours. Like they would prefer like a dark red or like a really dark blue or a dark green rather than like a paler shade. But I do feel like they may have had... Sorry, I've been talking for ages, but I feel like when you met this person, they had lighter energy. Like they were in success mode and they were not afraid and they were not in a deep depression and they were not like angering you. It's like when you met, you were in this like fantastical mode where your relationship just felt like uplifting and mutually beneficial and successful, and you guys were on the same page. And I feel like since then it's felt like hard work and distance. So yeah, I do feel like you know who this person is, but you just might not be communicating with them anymore. And you still might not want to, even knowing that they have a crush on you still. And I do feel like it's more than a crush. It's like they're really into you. It's weird because it's like more than ever. It's like since you walked away from them, they like you more than ever and they want to like promise you more than ever. Do be careful because I feel like they've done this before and like promise you the world and then run away. So do be careful because they do still have the fear and they do still have like the complex about their like own fear of failure. I feel like you guys need to have like a difficult conversation, if anything. So yeah, I'm not going to talk to you anymore because I feel like you're pissed off with this person anyway and you probably didn't want to hear about them. But feel free to watch one of the other groups because maybe somebody else likes you too. Anyway, thank you for watching group 1. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. If you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. And check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. I make a lot of videos like this. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find the information below in the description box, as well as my Patreon where we do exclusive picker card readings, channel readings, and collective readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the girl in the kitchen. Let's see what cards you have. From the Universal Love Healing cards, you have Trilogy of Light. From the Astrology Reading cards, you have the 4th house, your home and the roots of your being. From the Black Moon Astrology cards, you have North Node, Life's Purpose. From the Urban Tarot, you have the 5 of Cups, Disappointment. And the 8 of Cups, Indolence. And then from the Sun and Moon Tarot, you have the 4 of Wands, Completion. And the 9 of Cups, Happiness. I'm feeling like you and this person have quite a close connection already. Like, I do feel like you're very close. Either close friends with this person, or maybe you've even lived with this person, like cohabited with this person. For some of you, it's like your partner already. And maybe I'm hearing some of you like divorced or like temporary separation, or you're on a break. But yeah, this is giving me like marriage energy for some of you. And then others of you, I feel like you're not married, but it's like your best friend or someone in your close circle of friends, or someone who you like lived with at one point. Like you might have, I'm not sure if you were like flatmates with someone, especially in like a really, wow. I'm getting the vibe of like a really messy house that you might have lived with a load of other flatmates, like maybe like 10 people or like 8 people, 5 people, something like that, like a big student accommodation or halls of residence, or just like a shared flatmate situation where you're all just like trying to get a cheaper rent situation by living there together. And yeah, I feel like you and this person know each other very well. Like you know each other's routines and like your ins and outs and your emotions. I'm hearing like you know how to recognize when this person's sad, and they can recognize when you were sad. I'm hearing you've like cooked for each other, and this person, they really liked your cooking and they liked how you were in the kitchen. It feels like, sorry, but like for those of you guys where you did live with this person, it's like you were clean and you cleaned up after everyone, you cleaned the kitchen and you cooked everyone nice food, and it might have been like everyone else was really dirty or drunk or like just leaving messes here and there, and it was like you and this person might have been the only people to clean up. And it was like you were always really friendly to each other, and maybe everyone else was in a bad mood, but you guys were just like in it together. I'm not sure why, like this seems really important for someone. It's like you recognize them from that. And I feel like this person is like very helpful in the way that they would always, I'm hearing like step in to clean up messes and like be your best friend and be your partner. And I do feel like you went out and had fun with this person. You've spent lots of really good times together, just like hanging out, drinking, doing really like enjoyable things together. I feel like you've seen this person's like bad side, their good side, all the in-between sides. They have, I'm hearing brown hair and like a tan skin tone. Tan to like medium brown. They may have looked really similar to you, I'm hearing. Like you and this person, you might look like siblings, I'm hearing. Like you could be like half siblings or cousins. Like you look so almost similar, or like there's something about you that is like so similar that you could be like knowing each other from another life or something. It doesn't have to be the way you look, because obviously it's like some of you are blonde and you're asking about a brunette, or you have light skin and this person has like a darker skin tone or whatever. So don't take that as law, but like for some of you where you did live with this person, it's like they look like your cousin or like your brother or something. And it's like you can't imagine, I'm hearing you couldn't imagine fucking them, but like maybe you do have this like likable, I don't know, it's like this like likability towards them, and they have a likability towards you, and it's like there's some reason why you guys are drawn to each other. And I feel like you might not have a crush on this person because, again, it is coming across like they have like sibling energy for some of you. Not for all of you. For some of you, I just feel like you're so close. It's like for some of you, you were married, or like you might find that this person is like marriage material for you. But yeah, I'm getting the impression that something has been disappointing in this connection. And for some of you, I do feel like it was something as simple as just like maybe you just look at this person as like too familiar to you. It's like they're a family member almost. Like for some of you, know this person through family and they've like lived at your house. And it's like someone like a family friend. And there's this energy of it being like messy if you were to connect with them. And I do feel like this is like a friend crush, to be honest. Like it feels like you and this person are very happy together, if that's you. Going back to those of you where it does feel like a marriage already, like you've already been a couple, because I'm feeling for some of you it's not like you've lived together or anything, but maybe you were a couple and you were going to live together and then you broke up. Like I'm getting the vibe that you and this person were like close to settling. If you haven't had roommates or anything like that, it's like you and this person were getting to the point where you were thinking about children and settling and marriage. And it kind of felt like everything was going smoothly, but I feel like there was something that like effed up. Some disappointment, like something went wrong here, and I feel like there's still like a destined purpose for you and this person to be in each other's lives, if that's you, if you've had like a very serious relationship. Because yeah, this person still wishes for you, if that's the case. And they still feel like you're the only person they could see moving forwards with in that way, like you are like their destined partner. This does feel like someone who's destined to be in your life, even if it is like your bestie and you can't imagine ever anything romantic happening with them. Because friend crushes are a thing as well, I feel like, and there's nothing wrong with like just like really loving another human being's energy. And maybe it doesn't have to be a romantic thing or a sexual thing. Maybe they are like your best friend and you just love their energy and you feel like they're destined to be in your life, and like vice versa. Because yeah, I'm feeling there's like 50-50 of you watching, where some of you it's like you don't look at this person romantically and maybe it's not meant to be romantic. And it is coming through as a crush, but I'm not necessarily feeling like you and this person are like destined to act on it in a romantic way, if that makes sense. For some of you are, and some of you like destined to marry and live together. But some of you, it's like you already had a destined period together, and it's more like this person just still... They still just like dig your energy. Especially if it is like your best friend, it's like they just absolutely dig you. Like they love your energy. You're their favorite person in the whole world. And if you don't speak right now, like I feel like this might be like someone you're not really chatting to too much. I do feel like they might have just gone through something on a personal level where they're not feeling... I'm hearing like high vibrational. Because you and this person do have like a high vibe connection where I feel like you do help each other out in dark times. Like this person will be there for you and you'll be there for them. But I feel like they do prefer to come to you with like happy energy and come to you in times of light. And to show you like their passionate side and like their naughty side and their playful side, rather than them like being lazy. I'm hearing eating Cheetos on the sofa. Who is that for? It's like this person likes Cheetos, or like they like being lazy. They like just like having a day of like binge eating and watching Netflix or like TV reruns. Or I'm hearing anime for someone, like this person likes anime. And yeah, they're a really good cook. They're a really good chef. They have like a destiny to be in your life in some way. Even if it doesn't feel like it right now, like I do feel like you and this person will meet up in the future. There'll be like more continuation of your relationship and your bond in the future, I'm hearing. But whether or not you do fall into passion together, I'm unsure if you ever will. Because yeah, it feels like you are almost like family at this point. So I would say if you and this person never got intimate, then it might not ever happen. But if this is like an ex or a current partner for some of you guys, because I know people like to watch this when they have a partner, if so it is your partner. But yeah, if it's like your ex-partner and you were going to live with them and you have been intimate and you've like almost tied the knot, I'm hearing, I feel like this person does want to communicate with you again. They do want to reunite with you again, but they're going through, again, like the Cheetos on the sofa kind of phase. And I feel like this person is like trying to build... I'm getting the energy they want to build enough for like a house. Like they want to get a house and a mortgage so they can start a family with you. It's like they feel like it's destiny and they need to be with you. And they're absolutely longing to start a family and build a home with you. But it's like they need to be in light energy to do that. And I feel like right now they feel like they're in a mess, or they feel like the house that you, if you're with someone already, it's like they feel like the house that you have together is a mess. And they want to like come together with you to build a new house or like buy a new house or something. It's like they don't like the rental market. They don't like the shitty properties available. It's like they're trying to find something fit for a king and a queen, or something fit for a king and a king, or a queen and a queen, or a they and a they. Whatever suits your preference, whatever suits your vibe, guys. I'm not judging you, whatever way. But yeah, do know that this is someone who's like stable in your life. It's either a best friend or someone you've like roomied with, who will never forget you and who will always be in your life in the future. Like if it's a friend, don't ever worry that this person will not be in your life anymore. It just feels like they're going through a depression right now, to be honest. So yeah, if you haven't heard from this person for ages and it's like your bestie, they do still love you and they do still absolutely dig you and think you're like one of the best people they've ever met in their whole life. But they want to like build themselves back up before they go out and chill with friends and hang out with people and have fun again. And likewise, if it's your ex, it's like they want to build themselves back up so they can come back to you feeling proud of their energy and like have you run back into their arms and not feel like saying no because it's a mess. Like their situation might be a mess right now. And yeah, I do feel like in general, this person's situation might have been quite messy. Like maybe they are a messy person, like maybe they weren't the clean housemate, maybe they were the messy one for some of you. I feel like it's going to go two ways for some of you. It's like some of you, it's your partner and your partner's messy. And it's like, you know that they're messy and they need to like clean up their mess to come back to you so you'll run back into their arms. But anyway, I hope you deciphered the reading, guys, and I hope it resonated for you. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this reading. And leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. If you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. And check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. I make a lot of videos like these. If you'd like a personal reading, check out the information in the description box below. And you can also find details of my Patreon where we do exclusive pick a card readings, channeled readings, and collective readings. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the girl with the gift. Let's see what cards you have. From the Universal Love Healing cards, you have Miracles. From the Astrology Reading cards, you have Pluto, your ability to transform, take a big leap forward, and rebirth. From the Black Moon Astrology cards, you have Uranus, Genius. From the Urban Tarot, you have the Nine of Cups, Happiness. And Justice. And then from the Sun and Moon Tarot, you have Strength, the Devil, and the Four of Pentacles. This person's super, super, super clever. And I also feel like they're very different to everyone else you know and like everyone else you've met before. And they can change themselves very quickly. And this person might have changed throughout the time that you've known them. Like they might have changed their business. They might have changed their business strategy. They might have changed their looks. They might have changed their hair. They might have changed their whole body. For some of you, like for some of you, they've had like a full body, hair, everything transformation. For some of you, it might be like surgery even. But yeah, for most of you, I feel like it's more like hard work and exercise. And maybe for some of you, it's like food. Like they might have gained weight or lost weight. And some of you, it's more like their business and their mind. They've like gone through a complete transformation with their career. This person's really special in terms of, they're just like very unique. Like you won't meet two people like this person. They're like the one of a kind, unique, special soul that you don't expect to run into. They're very happy. Like their energy is really calm. They're very peaceful. They enjoy their life, but they're also very intelligent in the way of kind of seeing things from like a higher perspective than most people. I feel like they might even be a bit judgmental sometimes because they do kind of have like this high vibe and they might live their life by like different rules, like kind of maybe God's rules or the rules that their parents set that might be very strict, and they might have a tendency to like not think other people are living well sometimes. But I also feel like it could go the other way and this person like judges themselves for things that they do that they don't feel like are living up to standard. Like they sometimes I'm hearing this person might be like a fitness freak and sometimes they eat a donut or a hot dog and then they like beat themselves up about it. So it's like they're a sweetheart, but like they might be a bit uptight about certain things to do with like their own rules that they have for themselves and their life. Like they might sometimes restrict their fun, restrict their calorie intake, or like have like meal replacement drinks. That's the kind of energy I'm hearing. But it's like I'm hearing whatever they're doing to their body, it works. Like they look fucking hot. You find this person hot, like you think they're sexy, you think they look 10 out of 10. You really like their figure, I'm hearing. You think their eyes are beautiful, you like their hair. You feel like their presence is a gift. Like when you see this person, you think, wow. Like genuinely, like you think, was I blind before I saw you? Like, did I just not notice that some people are this hot? Or like maybe you didn't always see this person as hot, but you recently changed how you see them. For some of you, I feel like that's it. It's like you didn't see how hot this person was until recently. And for some of you, it's like they changed. Like they changed the way they presented themselves and it made you see them in a different light. But for some of you, it's like you changed. Like maybe you changed your own thinking. Or you got out of a toxic relationship and you just started seeing this person in a different light and thinking, wow, like you're gorgeous. Like, how did I not notice you? And yeah, I'm hearing that they're very clever and intelligent and they do try to see everything from everyone else's perspectives. They're very fair. They might also have fairer skin than you. I'm hearing like very light complexion. And I'm hearing like very light energy. Like this person might be a light worker, but I do feel like they have some heavy... They might have like tendencies, again, like to do things that they don't feel proud of. Like this person, like, again, like might binge drink and then feel bad about it, or like binge eat. Something like that, and then they feel guilty about it because they do have like quite high moral code. Or like they'll do a certain specific activity, like maybe, I don't know, something that they judge themselves for, I'm hearing. This person and you seem to have a bit of a bond already. Like, I do feel like this person is spontaneous and different, but you know them. You don't know everything about them. You don't know the ins and outs of them. You would be surprised by a lot of things. Things that they could tell you about their life and about who they are. And I feel like you do communicate with this person, but you may be not communicating as much as you could. But this person is very interesting to you and hot. Like, you find them really hot. I'm hearing they find you somewhat interesting and like interesting looking, but it's like they're not really allowing themselves to look at you. It's like they have a crush on you. But I'm feeling for some of you, this person has like a controlling partner or like a toxic ex-partner, or some way that they're kind of restricted and like kept at home, maybe by their parents. Like again, I'm hearing like rules, like their parents have strict rules for them and like they're not allowed to date or they're not allowed to have sex before marriage. It's like all these rules that their parents have on them, so they're like kept away from the world at home. Or it could be themselves and they have rules for themselves and they don't like let themselves touch you or like look at you. That's the vibe I'm getting. It's like they're crushing on you, but they don't want to acknowledge it to themselves because it's like they don't know what will happen if they acknowledge their lustful feelings for you. They're kind of afraid of the power of the attraction if they go there, I'm hearing. So they're trying to overpower it and be smart about it. And like, I'm hearing because they are very clever and they are very balanced. They're trying to weigh up the pros and cons of like going forwards with it versus just chilling and waiting to see if anything develops naturally. That's what I'm vibing with in this reading. It's like this person is clever and this person is like head over heart. But they do have this like sexual attraction for you that is quite strong, to be honest. But they're very, again, head over heart and head over genitals and like head over body impulses, like head over cravings, head over temptation. So they're very good with keeping it to themselves. And I also feel like for some of you, they do have a partner. Like they're with someone and they're just unhappy with this person and they do call you for things. Like they contact you and they reach out to you. And I do feel you have a solid connection already. For some of you, it's like work. You know this person through work, or you know this person through just like hanging out with friends. Like you might have met them at like a barbecue with mutual friends, or like a party, or anything like that. It's like some kind of good times energy or work energy, or something in between, like a work party. You know those kind of work events where they have like one office and then another office and they like share the same building? That's the kind of energy I'm getting. It's like maybe you didn't have any shared connections, but you just happened to be in the same place at the same time and the vibe was right. So you started chatting, and now you still chat to this day. And it's like I feel like you do kind of know that you fancy each other, but you're both like pretending you don't see the connection. It's like you both feel it and you both dig each other and you both think each other are really, really hot. And it's like you both see each other as like a gift, like someone special, someone who is someone to be grateful for in their life, and someone very different and special and clever. And I feel like you guys have clever conversation. This person might have a dog, I'm hearing, or a bird for some of you, but they're very restrictive with themselves and restricted with their time and habits. It's like their routine is restrictive, and again, they may have a parent or a partner who's restrictive. So I do feel like you only get limited amounts. And I'm hearing like when you do chill with this person, it might be like in public with your families together and your friends all together. And it's like, for some of you, it's like you're in a relationship and this person's in a relationship, and this kind of crush is toxic. Because like this person's like coming to you with nice energy, and you know they like you, and you know they like you, they know you like them, and it's like you're just hoping everyone else is not going to notice. So yeah, I would say try and chat less to each other if that's you. Like try and get out of the situation where you're still seeing each other all the time if you're happy in your relationships. Or if you're unhappy in your relationships, then get out of your relationship. But yeah, for those of you where you're single, I feel like this person may want to get away from their partner, and they're just like not really sure if they would find you like a good alternative. It's like they're in a safety net right now with whoever they're with and whatever they're doing. And for some of you, it is like business or parents or something that's not their choice. And there's this energy of them being very fair and very sensible and not willing to just take a chance or a risk. But they fantasize about you though. And I feel like they kind of have this mysterious feeling about you, like they kind of tuned into you. There's this energy of like this mutual knowing. Like maybe you like feel it before this person's going to contact you, or they feel it before you're going to contact them. And it's like there's this intuitive connection and this like sense of you guys belonging together, even though maybe things are wrong. Like the wrong situation, but like the right match, I'm hearing. So yeah, again, one of you might be married or in a couple with someone else. And maybe you weren't always, like maybe when you met you were single and now one of you's attached, and it's like you've realised you like each other now and you didn't at the beginning, or something like that. I'm hearing this person, they wear very gorgeous clothes. I'm hearing that they have gorgeous jewelry. They may not always wear it. It's like they wear good clothes to fancy events. And day to day you might see them in just like their basic grounded clothes. I feel like they might wear workout clothes a lot. They might really like to wear more like pastel tones and colours in general. Like this person might not wear so much black as other people, or so many neutral colours. They like to wear more bright and pleasing to the eye colours. I feel like there's more energy than appearance for this one. Like I feel like it doesn't really matter what to say about their looks, except they're absolutely fucking gorgeous. They're 10 out of 10. They look like absolute miracle. Like how did such a person come to exist? And you would wonder if their body's real or fake, and like whether their beauty is real or if it's fake, if it's just makeup, if it's genetics or surgery, or like do they really have such good skin? What's their skincare routine? Like what's their exercise routine? I'm hearing they're slim, like their body's on the slim side, but for some of you it's like they used to be slim and they've gained a lot of weight. For some of you, it's vice versa. They used to be on the big side and they've lost a lot of weight and become very skinny. And then for some of you, like I said, it's like they've had plastic surgery and transformed. I'm also hearing for some of you, it's like, it's not to do with their looks transforming again. It's like the situation. I feel like I've already said that. But yeah, I do get the pitch this person's changeable, and they've changed a lot in terms of just like their ideas about things even. Like they might have changed their plans in life. They might have changed their belief system even. For some of you, this person like used to be really toxic and they're trying to get out of old habits and be a better them. It's like they had an awakening that taught them that they should try to be better and try to do better. And it's like they still struggle to get out of their old habits, but they're trying. They're like trying to protect themselves from, again, like temptation and sources of stress, things that would take them back to like old bad ways. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reading and I hope you can figure out who this one was. I really feel like this person's like a wild card, like they're going to be completely different star signs and completely different look and gender and everything for all of you watching. But just bear in mind they're really clever and like really, I feel like confusing. Like they're kind of confusing in their energy. Like one day they might like not be as seemingly into you because they're trying to fight their attachment, and then one day they might be seemingly like wanting to like give you gifts and impress you and really do something to impress you. It's like they're not very sure about trying with you, but they do feel it. Yeah, I feel like I've already said this, but they are trying to avoid fancying you guys. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I do feel like for most of you watching this is like one of those untouchable ones where it's like absolute miracle this person has a crush on me, but maybe I shouldn't go there. Anyway, wait and see. Just see if anything happens naturally, unless you're coupled up, in which case probably keep trying to avoid looking at this stunner. I hope you enjoyed the reading, group 3. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. If you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. I make a lot of videos like this. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find the details below in the description box, as well as my Patreon where we do exclusive pick a card readings, channeled readings, and collective readings. Thank you for watching and I'll see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the man with the phone. Let's see what cards you have. From the Universal Love Healing cards, you have expectancy. From the astrology reading cards, you have the 10th house, your achievements and status in the outside world. From the Black Moon astrology cards, you have Jupiter, abundance. From the Urban Tarot, you have the Emperor and the Eon. And then from the Sun and Moon Tarot, you have the Six of Wands, victory, and the Universe. I low-key feel like this is someone you already know likes you, and it's like you're expecting this person to come up. You're already kind of aware of the fact that they have a crush on you. Like I feel like this person maybe communicates with you, or you communicate with them and you kind of send each other flirty messages. It feels like very lucky for you to get to talk to this person, and I feel like this person feels very lucky to get to talk to you. It feels like someone who's like kind of like far out of your normal reach. I want to say it's like the sort of person you feel like you would never get to talk to. Like, how did I get this person? How did I get this person's number? Like, how did I even meet this person? They seem very accomplished. Like, they do something maybe on social media or on a big stage. Like, they might be famous. They might be a celebrity. They might be someone who dances very well, or maybe has like a book published, or someone who's like a CEO of a big company. It's like they do something which is like a big deal. And I am hearing this person's like professionally successful and accomplished, and they look good on paper. It's like their CV would look good. If you check their LinkedIn page, it would be like a whole heap of accomplishments. Like this person's not like someone who just like chills and like sits on their bum and doesn't do anything. This person goes out and gets things and makes life happen for themselves. And I feel like they have a good network, and they have like I feel like they have like fans of maybe like their music or of their artwork or something that they do, or maybe they're an athlete, like a star athlete. They don't have to be like famous, but they might be headed for fame. I'm strongly feeling for some of you this person plays music and they're like getting to the point where they're doing shows for like big audiences, like maybe like stadium tours even for some of you. Like, wow, who is this person? I feel like this person has very good looking features. Like they're just like classically good looking, handsome. They're like tall, dark, and handsome. I want to say like the classic good looks, especially if they're male. If they're female, I'm feeling particularly strong that they have like an absolutely popping social media in some way. Like it could be YouTube, it could be Twitter, it could be Instagram, TikTok. It just feels like they're very impressive, and it's like they have this whole load of like cool projects that they've done or pictures of themselves that just look absolutely fire in. They have a lot of likes, they have a lot of followers. They seem like they're destined for success anyway, like even if they're not currently very successful, I feel like they definitely will be. This person's hardworking, they're dedicated to their craft, like whatever they're doing for their career or their business. They're very focused, and they're not gonna quit despite any setbacks. This person has like top of the world mentality. Like other people would have quit by now, where this person's just like kept going and kept putting in effort and kept going with the things that seemed unreachable and impossible. And they have this sense of like expectation about them, like this person just knows that they're destined for success, like this person knows that they're going to be great. And I feel like with you, this person kind of knows that they can win you. Like this person feels like they've already won, and they have like thoughts that things will continue nicely on the same wavelength that they've been going on. Because it feels like so far you've just communicated with this person and maybe had some friendly banter and like some kind of flirtation. And there is like a sense of you liking each other, and it's like on both sides, you're both aware. Like there's definitely this like flirtation and this lust between you. I feel like this person complimented you. They might have complimented you in the DMs recently, I'm hearing, or like by text on something you were wearing or on something you produced or promoted. It's like something you were wearing or a picture, or especially if you perform or something, it's like this person compliments you for the things you do, or you complimented them. Take it how it resonates. It just feels like somebody has kind of like set off a communication spree recently with some kind of text or DM or phone call, or maybe just like a look. But yeah, I'm hearing that you and this person have been connecting electronically, and they are very like blessed to know you. It's like they feel very lucky. And it feels like they've been like telling people that they're talking to you and that they've got your number, and like, look at this person, like look how peng this person I'm talking to is. Look how gorgeous they are. Look how handsome they are. Look how beautiful they are. There's a sense that some of you have known each other for a long time, and you've been talking for a long time. And it might be like a second chance kind of thing. Because yeah, I'm feeling for some of you, it's like this person's been really busy with their career and stuff and doing loads of things which are really impressive. And it's like maybe before they've done all this stuff with their career, they might not have felt like they were ready for anything romantically. But it feels like maybe recently they've got into a position where they're like more comfortable with their kind of career status and ready to see what's there with you. It feels very new and very fresh, but at the same time, like you might have known this person for ages. You might have been talking for ages. Some of you, this might even be an ex or someone I feel like you might have talked to them before, but maybe nothing went very far because, again, like someone was busy with their career. And there is like an expectancy of this person communicating again. Like you're expecting to hear from this person. You're going to find this person extremely good looking. It feels like they do like to wear navy. They maybe they look really good in navy. They don't have to wear it a lot, but I feel like they look really good in it. They also might look really, really good in pink and purples and reds and yellow and brown, I'm hearing. It's like they have a lot of different shades that they like to wear in their wardrobe. For some of you, this person wears a suit to work every day. It's like they have a very corporate job. And they're very low effort. Like they don't put in much effort, but it's like they just have like a perfectly crisp, tailored white shirt and a suit, and it's like always clean and fresh. Yeah, I'm hearing that, like a navy blue suit that's clean and fresh. And they look handsome. Some of you, you're even pregnant with this person's child, I'm hearing. Or maybe this person like previously has a family with someone. Like they might have they might have a baby with someone else, and it's like they're not in that relationship anymore, so they're like opening up to be single and talking to you again. Or maybe for some of you, it's like you have a baby with this person and you've not spoken to them for ages, and they've been going out and trying to get the bag to be like a good baby daddy, and they're coming back with better energy towards you. Yo, I'm actually gassed if that's you, because it's like the man's finally fucking fixed up and like come back to you with a man energy rather than a boy energy. I'm hearing it's like he's gonna say things and do things that actually woo you this time and spoil you with money and gifts and be there for the baby and not just like say the right things. It's like he's actually a man this time. Wow, really nice energy. Like if you have a baby, I feel like this man wants to take care of your baby anyway, even if it's not the father. It's like he's the kind of badass man you would want to be your baby daddy if you're a woman and you're straight. It's like the kind of daddy energy. Like even if you're a gay man, it's like this guy is a daddy. It's not a fuckboy. Although he might have been a fuckboy in the past, I'm hearing it's like now he's so focused on his career and so successful. Sorry, I'm saying he, it's just giving male energy. But it can be a she as well. It can be a female, and she's just been going through like her period of like hard work and discipline, which to be honest is like masculine energy. If you have to work very hard and be a boss and be a CEO, that's kind of like going into pushy male spiritual energy. Don't take that as like man and woman. It's more like masculine and feminine energy. Obviously, feminine energy is like sitting back and waiting for things to happen, and masculine energy is like going out and making things happen. So yeah, don't worry if you're not asking about a man or you're not interested in men. It can still be a woman, but it's like they've been doing things that have been in masculine energy, which has meant that they weren't really ready for a relationship. If it was a woman, it's like she was so busy with her career that she was like stressed and not having time for love or marriage or children or anything. And like waiting for the right man to take care of her, I'm hearing. But yeah, this person is like very able to take care of stuff, and they want to take care of you. Like they want to partner with you. But it feels like early days again. It's like there is this success already with you. Like I feel like you guys do have a success already. It's not that early that I can say it's like complete risk and there's no chance that you guys are gonna have anything real, because it feels like it's already something, but it's like just exciting right now, and it's not meant to be spoiled by talking about like forever after. It's in like the exciting rush to talk to each other stage where you just can't wait to message each other back and you're thinking about each other all day and like expecting more to happen in a very positive way is what I'm hearing. It's like getting to the next level and getting excited about it. This person's really, really, really fit, to be honest. Like they're really, really sexy. They just exude confidence. They believe in themselves. They're very sure of themselves, especially in business. And they've done a lot of self-reflection, I'm hearing. Like this person's wise. They may be a bit older than you. They could be, I'm hearing 2 to 4 years older. And for some of you, it's even like 20 years older. They're like quite a lot older than you. But they do respect you. I'm hearing for some of you, this is an older man and you've not heard from him in a long time. And maybe you've like recently communicated and he was very happy to hear from you. And it's like he's thinking about how to respond to you. But yeah, if that's you, I feel like you guys have already been together and it's like it was a very passionate connection. But you might consider it done now. But I feel like this person's been looking back and reflecting. And with time and age, I feel like they do still like reminisce about you and feel like they're in a better position now than they were when they knew you. But yeah, this person's like expecting you to like them back. So if you are not sure, if you're not like having anyone you know crushes on you who you would knowing would come up in the reading because you're like texting them, then this person is like really expecting it to go well when they do eventually come to you. So yeah, if you've not had any communication romantically from somebody recently, I feel like there's somebody thinking about you. And to give you some hints, they could be older than you. It's definitely a male. Although if it's a woman, it's like it's a woman, but she's been in masculine energy again. It's like she's had to be the provider maybe for a child. It's like she's maybe had to be the mother and the father for a child or something. So she's gone into this energy of like, let me just get the fucking job done. I'm hearing. But yeah, for most of you, it's a male, and he's thoughtful and charming, and he's like coming across like the boss, like he gives off this boss energy. Like someone who can do anything, someone who's very lucky, someone who's very sexy, someone who's very powerful. Again, I'm hearing they might have children. Someone who's very good with music and dance. And just someone who's like constantly going for like the next level in life. But yeah, I'm feeling this person is going to communicate with you soon if they haven't already. So just keep your eyes out for when you get a message from them. I feel like they've been thinking about it and like reflecting for a long time on what to say. And they want to say something that's going to take the relationship forward in a purposeful way towards victory, because they can see like an end goal of coming together with you and having something like magic and sexual happening and like getting to the next level and creating like a big, I want to say like a power couple with you. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that group 4. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. If you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. I make a lot of content like this. And if you'd like a personal reading, please check out the information in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.